Good morning, students. Today we are going to do a poem, The Old Brown Horse, written by W.F. Holmes. Now, W.F. Holmes is a very renowned poet. He has written many great poems. In this poem, I want to tell you the gist of the poem. This poem is set on the old age. How people are ignored due to their old age, right? Like when someone is young, his importance is there, and when he gets old, nobody takes care of him, nobody pays attention to him, as people think that now he's of no use. In this poem, the poet is telling the grief, the pain of an old horse who was young someday in the past, and now he is old. He is having no importance in anyone's life. Nobody is paying attention to him. His master, who used to like him, now he is also ignoring him. He is also not taking rides of him. He is preferring motor cars instead of that. So let's read the poem stanza wise, and stanza wise only I am going to tell you the explanation of the poem also. So let's read the first stanza, which is written in front of you. Can you see that? Yes. So let's read the first stanza and I am going to explain you the meaning of the poem. The old brown horse looks over the fence in a weary sort of way. Now, in these two lines, the poet is saying that there is an old brown horse who is looking over the fence. What is a fence? Fence is like the boundary which is drawn outside the home. This is a fence. So he is looking out of the fence in a weary sort of way. Now, what is weary? Weary means tired. Weary means tired. He is looking over the fence in a very tired way, as if he is tired of doing the things. He seems to be saying to all who pass. That means it seems that he is saying something to the people who is passing by him, who are going around by him, passers by, you can say. And what he is saying? Well, folks, I have had my day. Well, people, you'll surprised to know that I was not old from forever as I am right now. Even I had my day. Even I was young someday in the past. I was full of life. I was energetic. I was full of enthusiasm. I have lived those days also. I am simply watching the world go by. And now what I am doing? I am just seeing people going here and there, and I am not going with them. Earlier, I also used to roam around in the world, but now I am just standing over the fence, tired, in a very tired way, seeing people going here and there. Even I used to do those things in my past when I was young, but now I am just simply watching them roaming around me. And nobody seems to mind. And when people are passing me, they are not minding. They are not giving me a simple look. They are not giving me a look. They are not watching me that someone is standing over the fence. The horse is standing just over the fence, and people are not watching at me. They are not giving me any importance. As they are dashing past in their motor cars, They are not giving me a look. And why they are not giving me a look? Because now they have motor cars and confidently, in style, in swag, they are just riding in their motor cars and they are not giving me any importance that I am also a part of mode of transportation. I can also help them in transportation. They are not giving me a look, as now they are having motor cars. A horse who is lame and half blind. And why they will give me a look? Why they will do so? As I am lame. Now lame means to walk slowly. As now I walk slowly and I am half blind. I cannot see properly. Half blind means not that his one eye is damaged or something. No. Now he cannot see properly because of his old age. So why they will give importance to such a horse who cannot walk slowly and who is half blind? They are just moving confidently. Dashing means confidently. They are just moving confidently in their motor cars. Now let's start with the second stanza. The old brown horse has a shaggy coat, but once he was young and trim. In these lines, the poet is saying that the old brown horse now, when he is old, now he has a shaggy coat. Shaggy means long and untidy hair. Long and untidy hair on his neck. Now on his neck he is having long and untidy neck. But once he was young, but when he was young and trim. When he was young, he was not having such long hair. His hair were trimmed, brushed properly. They were not untidy, they were tidy enough. And he used to trot through the woods and lanes with the man who was fond of him. And he used to trot. Trot means to walk fast. To walk fast. He used to walk very fast, run, you can say. He used to run very fast through the woods. Woods means forest. And lanes. Lanes means narrow streets. Narrow streets. So he is saying that it doesn't matter how was the roads, how were the streets. He used to run very fast whether it is a forest or it is a narrow roads with the man who was fond of him. He used to run very fast through the forest, through the narrow streets with the man who was very fond of him, who liked him very much. And who liked him very much? His master. Who was the man the poet is referring here? Master. The man is here the horse master. But his master rides in a motor car. But the painful thing is that now the horse master is not taking care of him. He is not pampering him. But instead of that, what he is doing, he is not giving importance to the old horse. Instead of that, He is also riding motor cars. The person who used to like him very much, now he is also riding motor cars, which is very painful for him. And it makes him feel quite sad. And because of this behavior of his master, he is feeling very sad. When he thinks of the days that used to be and of all the times they had, he feels very quite sad that how he used to enjoy with his master, how his master used to enjoy its rides, and now they are not having that good time. They are not roaming around. They are not going along with each other. They are not spending time with each other. His master is not talking to him. His master is not giving him any importance. When he thinks of the old days when his master used to give him importance, when his master used to take his ride, he used to take it rides, then he thinks then those times were really very happy. I was happy, my master was happy. But now I am all alone and my master is not taking me for rides. So let's start stanza 3. Sometimes a friendly soul will stop near the fence where the tired old head rests wearily on the topmost bar. Now here in these 3 lines, the poet is saying that the horse is hoping that one day will come, one day, definitely a day will come, when a friendly person will come near the fence and stop over there. Where he will stop? Near the fence where the old horse is looking over the fence, is resting his head over the topmost bar of the fence. You know, this is a fence. This is a fence. This is the boundary which we draw of woods outside the home. And here on the topmost bar, the horse is resting his head in which way? Weary way, tired way. So he is saying that the horse is hoping someday a friendly soul will come, definitely he will come. If there is any kind of friendly person on earth, they will stop near the fence where the old horse is resting his head over the topmost bar of the fence in a tired way. And a friendly word is said, and when they will stop near him, they will say some friendly words, kind words to him. They will say some soothing words to the horse, which he will like to hear. Then the old brown horse gives a little sigh. And when that friendly person will say some kind and soothing words to the horse, the old brown horse will give a little sigh, means he will nod in affection. He will feel quite good. He will feel happy that, oh God, thank God someone stopped nearby me and speaking to me. Now someone is there who is asking me about my well-being. How am I? How am I doing? How am I struggling with my old age? They are asking me about my pain. They are asking me about my health, how I am feeling when I am old now these days. As he feels the kindly touch, and when that friendly soul is going to touch the old brown horse in a friendly way, gentle way, pamper him, as how do we pamper our pets? Do we touch their necks? Do we pamper them by giving a gentle touch over their head, over their body? In the same way, the horse is also expecting that when that friendly soul will give him a gentle touch of a hand on his mane or his shaggy coat. Now, mane means, again, mane and shaggy. Mane means long hair on the neck of a horse. And shaggy means long and untidy. Long and untidy. So, when that friendly touch, when that friendly person is going to give him a kind touch, gentle touch, where on a hand on his mane of a hand, that hand will go to touch his long hair on the neck. When that friendly soul, friendly person is going to give a gentle touch on his neck, and going to put their fingers into his long hair, untidy hair on the neck, and he doesn't mind so much. And when that friendly soul is going to do so, he is not going to mind that. Instead, he is going to like that. He will not say, animals do not let him or her touch itself. But here, the horse is going to do the reverse. He will let them do it. He will let them pamper him by giving him a gentle touch. So let's start stanza 4. So, if you pass by the field one day, just stop for a word or two. Now here in these two lines, by reading these two lines, you can come to know that here the poet is requesting. The poet is requesting us to people that if you see such an old horse, just take out some moment and stop nearby him. And why should you stop nearby him? For a word or two, to talk to him, to give him some kind and gentle words, to soothing words which can heal his pain, heal his grief. With the old brown horse who was once as young and as full of life as you. Talk such a horse in a gentle and kind way, who was also young once, who was also full of life, who was also energetic and enthusiastic in his old young days. And now he is very old. He is not that full of life. He is not energetic. He is in pain that nobody is giving him importance. Stop nearby such a horse who is feeling sad because of his old age. He will love the touch of your soft and young heads. And definitely, when you are going to stop nearby him, talk to him in a very kind and loving way, affectionate way. And when you are going to give him a gentle touch, soft touch, he is going to like it. He is going to like your soft hand touch. And I know he will seem to say, and when you are going to do so, he will definitely say you that, "Oh, thank you, friend, for the kindly thought. Thank you, friend, that you are so thoughtful about me. At least you have thought to spend some some of your precious time with me. You have taken out time for me, to stop nearby me, to talk to me. For a horse who has had his day, you have taken out time for the horse who is now old. Once he was young, who has lived his days, who has lived his young days, and now he is old. The horse who is old and now who is near his death. I hope you have understood the poem well. The poem is really very sweet poem and telling the pain of the horse. Read the poem once again and you are going to definitely understand the poem. Thank you, and now we are head towards the exercises of the poem. So let's start with the word meanings of the poem. The first word is dashing. Dashing means attractive, adventurous and full of confidence. As I told you, the people who are riding motor cars, they are very attractive, adventurous, full of adventure and full of confidence. Second word, lame. Lame means, lame word is used for horse, unable to walk. As I told you when we were explaining the meaning of the second stanza, there was a word lame and half blind. So now the horse is unable to walk and he is half blind, he cannot see properly. Third word, shaggy. Shaggy means long, thick and unkempt. Unkempt means which are not taken care of. Long and thick hair which are not taken care of and they are untidy. Trot. Trot means to walk or run fast. The horse used to run fast through the forest and through the narrow streets. Mane. Mane, the long hair on the neck of a horse. Now the horse is having mane hair, that means the long hair on the neck of the horse. Now we are going to do exercise A. So let's start exercise A given on page number 39 of your book. The first question is, take the correct option. I am going to read out the question and read out the options as well, and answer I am going to write over here, but you also have to guess the correct answer. So the first question, here it comes. Who does the horse talk standing near the fence? Option A, the people passing by him. B, the children who play near him. And option C, both A and B are true. So the correct answer is, yes, you are right. Option A, the people passing by him. The people passing by him. Now, question number 2. The horse master does not bother about the horse now because option A, the horse has grown very old. B, he uses cars and other vehicles. And option C, the horse has no power to run. So the correct answer is yes. Now he doesn't bother about his horse because he uses car and other vehicles. So the question number 2 answer is option B. Now he uses cars and other vehicles. Question number 3. Who looks over the fence? Option A boy. Option B, the old brown horse. Or option C, a girl. Yes, the correct answer is very easy, the old brown horse. So the correct answer is B, the old brown horse. This was exercise A. Now let's move upon exercise B, which is complete the lines taken from the poem. So let's start exercise B, fill in the blanks. The words which I have marked with red pen, they are going to come in the fill in the blanks. Let's read the lines. The old brown horse looks over the fence in a very sort of way. Looks over the fence in a very sort. These words are going to come in the fill in the blanks. Second, so if you pass by the field one day, just stop for a word or two. The field one day, just stop for a word. These words are going to come in the next fill in the blanks. Now let's move upon exercise C, match the following. So let's start exercise C. Dashing past. Dashing past will be matched with has passed his young days? No. Tired? No. Dashing past means to move confidently, right? Attractive, adventurous, full of confidence. Unkempt hair on the body? No. Pass swiftly? Yes. So it means dashing past will be matched with pass swiftly. Second, shaggy coat. Shaggy coat, unkempt long hair, unkempt hair on the body. Third, has done his day, has passed his young days. And last, weary, weary means tired. Now let's move upon exercise D, question and answers. So let's start with question and answers. I am going to repeat the questions and dictate the answers. You are going to write the answers, and yes, you also have to try to answer the questions. So the first question, here it comes. Describe the physical appearance of the horse. I'll just write few points and then you can write the answers in your own words. The horse appears to be old. So the first point is that he was old. Its color is brown. Brown color. Its coat is long and shaggy. Long and shaggy coat. It is lame and half blind. Lame and half blind. It acts in a very and sad sort of way. Acts in a very and sad sort of way. So these are the few points. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. So let's repeat the first answer once again. The horse appears to be old. Its color is brown. Its coat is long and shaggy. It is lame and half blind. It acts in a weary and sad sort of way. Question number 2. What does the poet request to the passers-by? The poet is requesting to the passers-by to stop near the old horse and talk to him in a friendly manner. He is requesting them to give him a kind touch so that he can forget his pain of getting old. Question number 3. How were the days different when the horse was young and trim? The answer is, now the present circumstances are different than earlier. He was young, but now he is old. Earlier, his master used to take his ride. He used to like him, but now he doesn't pay attention to him and he prefers motor car over him. Question number 4. Write the author's name of the poem, The Old Brown Horse. The answer is written in front of you. The author of the poem is W.F. Holmes. Question number 5. Write lines from the poem that expresses the grief of the horse. Answer. You can mark the lines also in your book. It is from the second stanza. The lines are, and he used to trot through the woods and lanes with the man who was fond of him, but his master rides in a motor car and it makes him feel quite sad. These lines show the grief of the horse. I hope you have understood the poem very well. Do read the poem once again. Try to solve all the exercises. Thank you and have a nice day.